Good morning, y'all. How we doing? Good morning, Carrie, Wayne, Mythman, Neno. It's Wednesday, my dudes. Bam. It's me. We out here. Hell yeah. You guys getting crazy storms like I am? It's him. The guy. Hello. No? Yesterday it rained in the morning. And then in the afternoon, holy crazy thunderstorms. My road was flooding. It was crazy. That sounds intense. You got the level 4 bloom? Oh shit, nice. I have not seen the level 4 one. Right. Seen any trailers yesterday? Saw a bit of the new God of War. I had a stream on in the background when I was playing DBD with some people, and yeah, there's like Until Dawn and stuff, and bits and pieces. But yeah, God of War, where you play as Laufey, and she's in the underworld, which contains dead gods from all sorts of mythologies, and there's Egyptian and Chinese mythologies there, which is really cool. Not getting too excited 'cause I don't have a fucking PlayStation, and Sony aren't releasing their games on PC anymore, so they can go fuck themselves. Yeah. She's gonna meet. So yeah, she could potentially meet the Greek gods that that Kratos killed. Could potentially see Odin and Thor again. So the Egyptian gods is a thing that wasn't covered in the games, but apparently in between God of War 3 and God of War 4, the first Nordic one, Kratos travelled around, and he travelled through the Egyptian area. So, yeah. Chinese, though, I don't think has ever been covered. Last 2 rings with 7 squads left alive, and your teammates will kill bitch. Toy Story Collection is coming to Steam. Oh, I never played Toy Story games. That's cool though. I'm happy for you. Do you borrow my PS5 for the content? That's very kind of you. Thank you. But I'm at this stage where I'm like, you know what? If it's on PC, I'll play it. I'm just, yeah. 5 years ago when I was streaming full time, maybe. That's what Toast did once. He came down to the UK for 2 weeks, brought his PS4, and while Cloudy was working, we were streaming. And we played through Shadow of the Colossus, Last of Us 1 and 2, God of War 3, God of War 4. I think there was other stuff as well.
Whoa!
I missed the deadlock,
Hi,
sorry.
Scamman. So a new Rayman game, sad it's not 3D. Yeah, they're not going for 3D. Rayman Legends was alright, but new Rayman's fun. King, thank you so much for the 25 months. You missed the deadlock? Dude, I've been pounding on deadlock lately. Just saying. Seems my calling is Mo and Krill. The other day, I got my first MVP where I kicked ass. I went 17, 2, and 20 on Mo and Krill. Yesterday, played like 3 or 4 games. There was 3 games, right? 3 games, won 2 of them. Key player. I'm finding my groove. Finding my groove. Yeah, it's nice when you finally start to find the characters that suit your kind of play style. Yeah, I saw the leak of the Rayman thing. They listed it as 1,999 euros. I was like, huh? I think it was just a placeholder thing. They're going to be pissed that Kratos lives and got a son? Yeah. So I have for Control? Yeah, that looked good. When does it come out? Until Dawn 2? I still need to play Until Dawn 1. Until Dawn 1 Remaster is on Steam, but I'm not paying 60 quid. Even in the sale, it goes down to about 30, and I think that's a stretch. I don't know. I'm like, I don't know. I feel I'm in the state of right now that financially I can't be buying games all over the place. I'd rather use my money to be able to go and see Jubats and, you know, buy groceries, pay bills. So unless it's a game that I really, really, really want, I don't know if I'm going to be buying anything like in the foreseeable. If there's a cheap thing that I think, oh, that'll be fun to stream, sure. I was really tempted to get Diablo 2 Remaster when it was on sale, but then I held back because it's like still 25 quid. That's, you know, yeah. So the last game I bought was Resident Evil Requiem, and honestly, I don't know if I'm going to buy another game this year at this rate. 24th of September? Okay. So still got a few months to go. I've been enjoying Graves, Mirage, and Page. Not played them. I've been interested in trying out Graves, because I've played with some really good Graves players. See, I guess my top three would be Mo and Krill, Hayes, and Seven. I really like Seven. But my best is Mo and Krill. Hi, Aham. Pragmata? Yeah, like, I would really like to play Pragmata, but again, it's too expensive. So, if it goes on sale, I'm hoping, like, what would be next? Autumn sale? Or fall sale? Christmas sale? Maybe I could get that. Sub begging? Not at all. Again, if this was 5 years ago, I'd be like, yo guys, I'm doing a subathon. If you give 10 subs, I get my butt out. If you give 20 subs, I'll jump out the window. If you give 50 subs, I'll smash over my lava lamp and I'll snort everything inside, you know what I mean? Like, but now I'm like, I stream and it's just you guys. We just hang out, we chat, we game. You guys work and have some background noise. I feel like, you know, I'm not in a position to be asking anything from anyone, really. Poti was on sale for 50% and it was like €14. Yeah, I didn't see that, which surprises me. I would have thought that would have come up on my feed, that because I have played a bunch of Po 1. Maybe next time. I'll take a look. You can pair me up with Juvat so you'll buy and play game. No! That's not what I want to do. Just ask chat to get in for you? No, again, like I don't want to do that. Like, some people buy me games and I'm very appreciative of that, but I would never expect nor ask. Like, and I have so many things to play, you know? Scatman bought me Final Fantasy freaking collection. So I've got that to stream when I get to 6, which I've not played before. Wayne got me Metal Gear Solid 3, so I've got that to stream. You know, so I have plenty of stuff to play. And I'm playing things like Siege and DVD and Deadlock, which are multiplayer games and don't have a limit. So, 20 subs for defenestration? Hell yeah! How much for fear to throw you out the window? Again, I want this on the record. I did not push my sister out of a window. It was her own fault. And the fact that it's been like 20 plus years now and she's still in front of my parents is like, oh yeah, I can't believe CeeJaey did that, and then looks to me and is like she knows I had to pay for half of that window. So I was scammed. I was scammed out of paying for a freaking half of a fucking window when it wasn't my fault. That's like, oh, unbelievable. You have it on wish list? That's a good point. I don't think I do. No. You think PO2 will be free on release? Yeah, because it's still technically early access. Maybe I'll just wait for it to be free. Yeah. How many subs for you to run in the middle of London screaming slurs? I mean, getting into London is going to cost me 35 quid as it is. So
money!
Don't spend it all on
also, I
giubatte
don't
zatonje.
want to do that. I did not hit her. I did not. My sister fast forwarded out a window. Do you want to know what exactly happened? Okay. I can't remember the context, but both of us were rushing to go up the stairs. Okay? I don't know how old we were. Early teens, maybe? 12? 11? I don't know. Wait, what? Why are you giving me money? Stop donating. Don't spend it all on Jubats at once. I'm going to be spending it at the Toby Calves. I got to get these alerts on. I do need to fix that. Yes, I do. Thank you very much, Wayne. You don't need to do that. You don't need to do that. But thank you very much. Yeah, I'm taking her to the Toby Carvery on Sunday. So, put it towards that. Thank you. That's very kind of you. You don't need to do that. The reverse-based psychology. Please don't give me £1 billion. Yeah, so we're both running, right? And I'm ahead, right? I'm older, I'm faster, I'm bigger. Okay? I run to the stairs. And the window is to my left. She runs from this direction. She tries to shoulder barge me. Okay? Again, she's 2 years younger than me. Significantly smaller and weaker. She tries to shoulder barge me. I'm just running. I do nothing. I don't push. I don't shoulder barge back. I'm just there. Okay? This was me when I was like swimming non-stop and I was pretty solid. Okay? Think of like an athletic teen. She bounces off me and goes, into the window. Okay? It's like a fancy frosted glass window. She goes kind of half through it, but she doesn't go all the way through. Okay? Stories of this pushing her through is exaggerated. Okay? She bounces, bang, goes through it. Alright? Smash. My parents, what the fuck is going on? They come and they see us, and I'm like, holy shit. And she goes, he pushed me. And I'm like, no, I didn't. Bang. And that is the story that has lived for 20 plus years. And I had to pay for half of that window. You put the Euro Millions on this Friday. If you win, oh shit! Actually, I'll take that tenner and I'll just buy 4 tickets for the Euro Millions. Sorted. So that's haven't been working for a year and a half now. I know, it's just I can't. Ever since I changed the audio settings so that I could play with, like music, I haven't been able to get them to work properly. Are you suggesting women are inferior to men? I'm suggesting my sister was inferior to me. Classic siblings moment, it was. Should we play some games? Who should we play? Let's start with some Alien. Do you want to play with Devour Hope? Or do we want a different hexagon? Let's play TF2. What? Volt Alien? Yeah, but Volt Alien I always get reamed. Because it's fun, but then the gens just go ping, 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 ping. Especially with everyone bringing BMP and fast track. So, should I go Penty? Twins are back. Dun, dun, dun. Night, Scratch, Mirror Myers. I swear that's all you ask for, man. I don't like playing as Knight. And I don't have any scratched mirrors. That's rude because if you win, you won't give me a couple mil. I'll give you some. You think, right, real talk. I win the lottery, right? If I win multiple millions, I ain't getting a job. I'm streaming. I'm being like, who wants a free game? King, you want a game? Bam. Scout, you want the new Rayman game? Oh, it's 2,000. It's fine. Boom. Wayne, you want some new golf clubs? Boom. I will remember those of you who have been good to me. Now I will be good to you. Remind me of Wesker? I could try some Wesker later on. I'm not great at Wesker though, but we could try. Hopefully we can play for a few hours. It depends on how much I'm needed with the twins today. They sound chill, which is a good sign. It's if they get a bit chaotic, then I need to go and run around with them. Yeah. Want financial freedom? Exactly. That's what I'm looking for. Hi, Denial. How you doing? You're moving to Katowice on the 18th. Oh, shit. That's in 2 weeks. Damn, dude. You excited? Oh, that's why you're giving me the millions. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, I could give you a couple millions, man. A couple million? A couple millions. I don't know how to speak English anymore. Fuck the clubs. Get me a guitar. Beyond Good and Evil 2? Is that even gonna happen? Still in development? 7th floor apartment right next to a big park. That's awesome. Oh. Is it you're just a one just denial only? Yeah, I normally enter the Euro Millions when it's a big jackpot like that. Then don't get anything. Most I've ever won was £4.20 or something. So Daniel exclusive. Nice. Well, good luck, because I know moving can be very stressful. So, you've never entered a lottery? How do I do? Okay, I'll tell you what I do. Download the app, click the part that says Euro Millions, follow the instructions. It's very simple. You put the lotto and you won a free lotto 7 times in a row, really? That's kind of like when I was at uni and they got our order wrong for Domino's pizza. And we called them up and we were like, yo, you got our order wrong. They were like, okay, next time you call, we'll give you a free pizza. We're like, great. The next 4 or 5 times we called up and ordered. We were like, hey, you said we could have free pizza. Oh, yeah, we remember you. Gave us the order. The order was wrong. So we just kept getting free pizza week on week for like a month and a half. Packing your big ass monitor. Yeah, I don't think my monitors. Do I have my boxes? I can't remember. I can't remember moving back here. It was a blur. Security camera from the bakery. You got that cake? Got them buns? We got a laggy Adam Francis. We had a TTV who left. A 1.9 star rating from 56. What does? I think you missed a word out in that sentence. Oh, the Lotto app? Probably because it's a gambling app. Don't do it. Don't do it. So, I haven't played Killer in a while. And by a while, I mean like a few days, to be honest. It's been not that long. I have quests to do. I think I need to hit people and hook people. So nothing too complicated. Just gotta play the game. Have some fun. We don't care if we win. We don't care if we lose. Let's just enjoy. If I won 137 mil, yeah, I'll give you a couple more. If I win 3 million, I might not give you 2 mil. Just saying. If I win £4.20 again, 2 million is going to be a little bit outside of my budget. None for Swood. What would Swood spend his winnings on? Take 20k for a holiday to Japan. I'd like to go to Japan. I want to go to Asia mostly for the food and the crazy stuff. Like South Korea seems really futuristic. Japan and Thailand, I'd like to go and try the food. You're not telling anyone, not even your parents? I wouldn't tell anyone, but there'd be signs. I bought every skin in Dead by Daylight. Alright, we're playing the Xenomorph. And we have a build where we have all totems. And we have... Oh, hello. Hello, David. I think this is a down. It is. So basically we have the little helmet, which makes us a little bit more resistant to turrets, because turrets are our nemesis. And we have the harpoon gun thing. And basically, when we come out of a turret, after a certain amount of time, if we hit someone, they scream. I thought people were up here. So when we do that, it makes people scream. And that will interrupt anyone cleansing totems, which should be kind of annoying for them. Where'd he go? We're blind. So. There you go. So if anyone was on a totem just then, they scream. And it's annoying. But it also gives us a little bit of info. So we have a general idea of where we want to go. Throughout the hunt makes our totems take ages to cleanse. Undying means if they do cleanse a totem, it doesn't really do anything the first time. Then we have Ruin, which is going to regress our gens. And then we have Pentimento, just in case they do get any of our totems. There's a guy there, right? Nope, he ran away. Pentimento makes it so that I just wanted to hit him so that I could get some screaming going, but now it's kind of like we're tunneling. I'm sorry. Someone dropped a pallet upstairs? If he has DS, then I deserve this, to be honest. Ooh. At least now we know to go to that one afterwards. It does mean that some people have been slamming a gen. And we'll probably finish it soon. Oh, they got rid of one totem. Where did she go? I don't like this grass. I'm losing track of where people are. I think this is a down. If I could hit my tails, it would be. She was kind of stuck there. She should have gone right. Because if she carries on, I hit her. If she drops the pallet, I hit her. Okay, 4 hooks at 5 gens is pretty good going. This gen is now regressing. We have a Pentimento possibility over there. Let's try and find some peeps, I guess. Any footsteps? Someone here? Yes. Oh, it's our guy who is thingy. Death Hook. Turn that up. Someone's on this gen. Okay. Go for the David instead. If we're going to be nice. So that we don't tunnel out that guy already. Okay, if I was him, I would have dropped that pallet. But then I'm not him. Ooh, okay. I hate this fucking building. It's like a 4-lane, but then it's got thick walls, which are really annoying. You can't get around them very easily. Are you kidding me? Medium volt and I don't actually hit him? Should have tunneled the other guy out. Being the nice guy to get you punished. 215 streak. Hey, Garrett. Okay, someone is here. Oh, I'm lagging. Hi, Rebecca. It's the other person who's not been hooked. When you're playing against a Nemi or a Xenomorph, don't double back on windows, because most of the time they're going to try and do something like that. Okay, they got rid of another totem, I think? Oh, they got rid of my Pentimento. That's okay. It's fine, I just come back out here. He left already, damn. Oh, it was whatchamacallit? Thingy Bob. Deliverance. David's been very annoying with the turrets. We're gonna kill this guy, I think. Or try to kill him, I should say. Make it a 3v1. Easier said than done, though, isn't it? I have 3 gens, then I nearly finished. So, oh God, I hate this main building. Teabag, I guess. That gen in front of me could also finish. I don't know why he's teabagging when there's 3 people on death row. You know what I mean? Like... Oh, well, we both fucked up there, didn't we? Should have gone for the Lara because she was dead. She would have been dead. Still have the pallet here, don't they? Okay, so they healed up. Probably just gonna still get 6 and 2. Okay, so they left this area. Let's take a look. They weren't at there, so it could be over here. Oh yeah, like I'm super winning. But my point is, I could have easily have tunneled out that Jeff earlier on, but then, despite me being the nice guy, he teabags anyway. You think, okay, so I may as well have been a dickhead and deserved the teabag. Oh, he still has Shack Pallet, doesn't he? Oh my god, what is with my aim today? First game of the day, that's why. Is David still there? He's a good player. A bad player would have panic dropped that pallet. He waits until he hears me draw my tail back and then does it. And then moves. So he knows what he's doing. I'm gonna pick up this girl. Do I hit him yet? What do we think? I was gonna say Robin. I need Rebecca. Back to the gen? She went in that direction, so I don't think she's in. I'll check here for Hatch, I guess. Hatch? Oh. That was one of my challenges, by the way, to close a hatch, so... Hi Creek, how you doing today? How is your week going? Okay, we have really good doors. So it'll be very difficult for her to get anything, I think. Oh, I see some scratch marks. We get Tamari. See that's the crossover that like 10-year-old me would have lost their shit over. Excuse me. Not doing too bad. You've just been growing out Triumph Child Records. Nice. Is it one of those games like Gran Turismo where there's a billion things to do? So you just end up playing indefinitely. Okay, we gotta down people and do trials and hit with basic attacks. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do... this one is in 6 days? 6 days I'm gonna be in Ireland. We've done the dailies. Rift Pass. What have we got here? Do trials. Escape for a hatch. I can't do that. Okay. Who should we play as next? CeeJaey week. Yeah. Well, until a couple of weeks time. Let's go Nami because we've done. Do I swap this out for Penti? Like in the previous one? Mr. Michael, I can't play Miles. I've got no add-ons on him. Oh, you mean the next killer coming out? Yeah, Jason. And he was really strong. He can zoom around the map in like a kind of like the spirit, and then he can appear at vault locations and pallets and stuff, and jump scares people so they scream. And then he can throw spears, and he has 2 different mini Moris. And 7 classes of each car. Oh wow, so there's a lot of different variety. Another projectile attacking killer? Yeah, it's like a combination between, say, Spirit, Huntress, and yeah. We stick with this. See, my options are this, because I like knowing where to go. Or I could put on Discordance, because that actually triggers with, it triggers for the zombies too. Or I go Pentimento. But I don't have the mobility really. Let's do this. Let's try this. I haven't done this for a while. Live reaction. It's him! Well, I use the OG Resident Evil 3 skin, don't I? It looks a little different to the emote. Jason. Can I say your fan looks completely busted? I mean, he only has 1 spear at a time, so he's a worse huntress in that respect. Projectile does go further, and you can aim better with it, and it's quicker to reload, so that balances out a little bit. And he has mobility, so I think he's strong, but he's not as like crazy strong as people may be thinking. A killer without range attacks? What do you mean? This killer doesn't really have a ranged attack, it has a floor attack, so yeah. No ranged attack. It has a hatchet, so a ranged attack. No ranged attack. No ranged attack. I guess the fire is counted as ranged, yeah? Yes. Like... And the funny thing is that CeeJaey and Kaneki are probably the most broken, strong killers of those recently re-released, and they don't have ranged attacks. So, yeah. With ranged attacks, it's actually, in my opinion, slightly better because you can bait where things are going. So, like I said, when I was playing on Shaq against that David in the previous game, there are decisions you can make. If you stop and drop the pallet, you're going to get hit. If you keep running in a straight line, you get hit. If you bait and then go around, you can bait me to attack. Run towards a window, make it look like you're going to vault the window so that the ranged killer aims at that place and then fake the other way. Like, it's all about... This game obviously has has mechanical skill required, but a lot of it is game sense and trying to make it look like you're doing one thing and get the other side to do something. You know what I mean? You don't face anyone playing them either. I mean, Kaneki was incredibly popular when he came out. Kurosui was really, really popular, and she was very strong. So count yourself lucky you haven't had to play against the ghoul every single game. Because when he first came out, I think you played him every... It was like for about a month solid. So you only killer you played against. Forgotten Ruins. Okay. This is the D&D map. I haven't played this one in ages. And starting downstairs. That's a new one for me. Okay, so strategy on this map. Ignore downstairs. Fuck downstairs. Hello! Love this chase music. So good. No, I should have hit, I thought. Okay. So again, she's smart. I have a ranged attack, but she has done me like a kipper. Because she's dropped the pallet at the right time rather than just panic dropping it. You see what I mean? Like, there is always strategy. They already got rid of one of my totems. So, she doesn't go downstairs. Fuck me. Are you kidding me? They got rid of a totem and finished a gem? That's insane. Yeah, we're getting some ruin value here. Okay, you know what? What's his own? Force him that way. Yeah, maybe I stop her from going for my totems. Oh, it's disabled. Of course she has finesse. I got rid of another totem. How is she faster than me around that fucking tile? Okay, well that's all my totems gone. Should have brought Penti. Here's what it is. I don't understand how they've got so much shit done. You know what I mean? They managed to get rid of 3 totems and finish a gen in like 30 seconds and heal up people. Like, what? How is this shit getting done so quickly? Okay, I see someone's scratch marks. Potentially going for a save over here. There we go. He also is vaccinated and healed himself. He must have really strong toolboxes or something. Okay, well he fucked that up. So I can probably hook him over there. I just wanted to slug her, really. I gotta put pressure on them somehow. Oh, all of them are here now. Doubt. Oh, he's got resurgence then. That's how the heals are happening so quickly. What? How does she have endurance? What are these perks? Okay, they're probably going to go and try and pick up the Sable, who is here. Premium hook. We try and get the Kate down here as well. I think we're in a good position. David L. Yeah, David really fucked up. Hi, David. And he disconnected. He made another mistake and disconnected. Sable killed. David is crouch walking. Oh, I got stuck. Engine must have doubled back to pick up the Kate. It looks like I'm doing really well, but I'm not actually in a great position anymore. Okay. Oh, they just blinded a zombie, so someone's over here. They're probably trying to heal over here. Yunjin and Kate, maybe. And Sable's here as well. Sable. April first because she has the flashlight. And I don't really want to get flashlight saved. Engine was here. Fucking hate it. I mean, they're not throwing, but they, like... The David made a big mistake, and then I just put them under a lot of pressure by slugging particular people. So... He probably went in there, right? So they haven't had a chance to do any gens or anything like that. So this is the Kate and the Yunjin, right? David went into the basement. And, dodge. I didn't realize everyone was down there. I'm getting bored of going around in a freaking circle here. Yeah, but when someone's death hook, if you let them die, then they're in a bad position. Once you're into a 3v1, it's very difficult for the survivors to... Jesus! So they did what they had to do under the circumstances, right? If they don't protect that from guy, if they don't protect that guy from dying, then it's kind of over. If they manage to protect the person, then they still have a chance of coming back. If I was a Yunjin, where would I be? Did you see a crow move? Here. This is still aggressive. Oh. She vaccinated right by the thingy. Pretty smart. Doing? You going for the flashlight save? I guess we'll hook you because you haven't been hooked recently and the other person has, so we use the Mario on them. Excuse me. Shield metal man. That's why she took that hit earlier in the game. Damn. So we've done all of these except for down survivors. Basic attack. Probably finish them by the end of the day. And then complete trials, I guess. There's what, still 48 days for this. Loads of time. I think I've nearly finished the nearly finished the Rift class. Okay, I need to go pee. So I'm gonna be right back. And the twins are having their lunch, so they'll be sat down, so they won't be like, let's go play. You know? Smart thinking by me, I think. I'll be right back. I'm back. Who we gonna play? I don't really know. Someone for M1s. I mean, Wesker was requested, right? We've had 2 really good wins. Now let's try Wesker, where it's gonna go wrong. Because I am not a Wesker gamer. When Wesker first came out, I was like, hell yeah. And now, I haven't played him as much. Soiled knife? He be browning. Maybe we'll do some spirit. Maybe not only because we've got no add-ons for him. We'll see. Anyway, anyone got plans while I'm away? Anyone got any plans? Despair? No. Loads of stuff you're gonna do. Wesker's Whisker. Bow, 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 bow. Two people who are a bit laggy. Ooh. Whiskers is a bad guy. Way to ruin Messi. Shit, I'm sorry for spoiling a 28-year-old game. You'd grab a beer with Demo, not the alien, though? What? What's wrong with the alien? And anyway, who said Wesker's a bad guy? Just because someone's a killer doesn't make him a bad guy. Is Demogorgon a bad guy? He's just vibing. He's just doing his thing. No! Fuck this map.
You're merely postponing the inevitable.
Oh my god, why is this so fucking laggy? Are you kidding me? I have 140... I can't even move. What the fuck is going on? Where is this server located? I can't even do my second bound.
I'll see you dead.
Sometimes it's really smooth and other times it's not. I'm gonna go this way. Oh. There it is.
Playtime is over.
Oh. He hesitated though, so...
Hard performance indeed.
Try and get to that hook. The is gonna go and try and save. I'm afraid you like the server. He'd have went that way, I think. You're rid of it. Well, now we can activate Pentimento. Man. Wesker hitboxes have been fucked for at least a year now, I swear. Used to be so clean before. Thought they'd come back to this gen, but apparently not. They're resetting somewhere. There's a you issue. No, sometimes the angles just don't work. It's really annoying. I thought that was a person. It was a branch. Judging by the sound, it was over there. And judging by the fact that there was all the people there. Can I see that yet? Are you kidding me? That hits me? That stops me from reaching my thing? At least that's their first gen. Ruin's been putting time in. Putting in a shift. Okay, well, I see you crouch walking. Just trying to bounce off the wall. Oh, nice fake. If she doesn't fake again. Okay, over there.
You will not see the dawn. Do you actually think you can defeat me?
She's live. It's okay. It's kind of lucky, but you know what? I'm gonna take a detour. I think the Thalita's here. Slight pentiment over here. I'm pretty sure Nicolas Cage is here. He just used to spray. Yep, there he is. Let's light this first. We've got two pentimenters now, so... Wait, what? Where'd he go? double back?
Too bad you won't make it much further. Wasting time.
Okay. It was over here that we hooked the Ada, I think, right? The shack? Off the table. This Delita's a hider. Don't know where she's been half the game. Throw her into the middle of the map. Maybe she's working on shack gen. So this has progress. Gal's sneaking. Can I hear? You're going crazy. There's the leader.
Is that all you?
Okay, you got rid of one pentameter. What the fuck just happened? I clipped the side of the wall, so it's like I snail over. Oh, okay. Well, as you hear, I might as well.
Let's finish this.
Excuse me. Someone bringing borrowed time. No one brings borrowed time anymore. But it used to be the most popular perk. Yeah, there's a meme of that Nano where there's a cat with sunglasses on and people call him Whiskers. Whiskers. Wait. Where's the one that I'm thinking of? Oh, it's this one. Ooh, that's my webcam. That's the one that I've seen. No people didn't run Blast Mine? People run Blast Mine. But Borrowed Time you had to run because you didn't have any endurance after getting unhooked. But then they added that, and then Borrowed Time kind of became obsolete. It is helpful in some instances, but yeah. I mean, when me, Srood, and G-Bats play, we always run Blast Mine. So you have a lobby with 3 Blast Mines. Can you make that into an emote? If someone can make it into an emote, sure. So wait. Basic attack, I need 8. I could try some spirit. I'm not amazing at spirit. Then that'll be all the anniversary ones done. And escape through a hatch. I mean, it depends on the MMR that you play against. Most time you come up against teams that are trying really hard, you're going to play against Shoulder the Burden, Decisive Strike, Dead Hard, Finesse, Sprint Burst Vigil. Those kinds of things. Four different versions of this. Jeez. Or we could be the Warhammer Titan. Are all 9 Titans in the game? No, you got the Warhammer Titan for Spirit. You have the Armored Titan for Oni. And you have the Attack Titan for Trapper. I don't know who you could have as the other Titans, to be honest. I don't think you could do the Cart Titan or the Jaw Titan. Yeah, Cart Titan. Yeah. The only one you could potentially do it for would be like Demogorgon maybe, but licensed killers don't get legendary reskins unless it's of their own thing. For example, the Xenomorph has a legendary skin, but it's the Xenomorph Queen. They don't have like licenses that change them. So it's only, so I can't think of a killer that would have those. Who else is there? Founding Titan, no. Colossal Titan, you'd have to shrink down a bit. Maybe the Wraith, it could work. Because it does stand in that way. I could see that maybe working. And Female Titan. Again, I don't know. Yeah, it's not that creative. Armor Titan makes sense because Oni zooms around and smashes through things. So it makes sense. Warhammer Titan works here because obviously the Warhammer Titan creates stuff, doesn't it? Creates material. And that's how the spirit sword comes out of her like hand. Like that. So that kind of works with the Warhammer Titan. Attack Titan, I don't know if this really works, but it kind of looks good. So maybe in the future. But when it comes to the the characters, you've got all of the like main characters. You've got Armin. So you got Annie, Aaron, Mikasa, and Levi in one bundle. And then the other bundle is Armin, Historia, Kenny, and Hanji. And they all look pretty good. Kenny's looks like exact. So whether they do another one in the future, I don't know. I had a werewolf as a killer. See, I was always surprised that there wasn't a werewolf killer in the game. Or a vampire killer. Then they added Dracula from Castlevania. There is a skin for the Oni that is a bear. And I guess Dracula turns into a wolf for one of its powers. But yeah, the only killers that walk on all fours are Demogorgon. Well, Demogorgon actually walks on its back legs. And then it like does the charge thing, the shred. Xenomorph walks on all fours when it's in runner mode. Yeah. But next killer is Jason from Friday the 13th. My personal one that I would like would be Predator. I would love to have Predator in the game. A lot of people talking about Slender Man that they want in the game, but yeah. I feel like Terminator suffers from the same thing as Darth Vader, which was brought up by people last year about would Darth Vader be an appropriate addition to the game. He's a killer, yeah, but is it a horror franchise? No. Predator's a horror franchise, yeah, and I think the fact that Disney allowed Xenomorph puts them in good stead to allow Predator in the future. But then the next non-licensed killer is going to be like an angel thing. Looks kind of crazy. You basically accumulate sin, which makes them more powerful. So if you do stuff like teabag, it actually makes them more powerful. It's funny. Okay. Rotten Fields. So I'm not great at Spirit, I'm going to be honest with you. I'd like to get better at Spirit, but it's not a killer I'm amazing at. Okay, there's people on this gen. It's just this person as they're running towards the... Fuck! This is what I mean. It's a 110 killer, so normally that would have hit. Let's go back here. I might have to give up that gen. I don't think I make. The question is, do I make a pain res before that gen pops? 3 of them on one side. It's very awkward. This gen's being worked on. It's E that I need to press, apparently. I was pressing F. She's gonna drop that pallet. She's not. No one uses blast mine, says Scoutman. It's got fucking object of obsession, so. First game out of 3? Yeah, because there's like 500 perks in this game, so. Yeah, I'm not finding them very well, am I? She drops this? She doesn't. Oh my god, she has that now. Oh my gosh, she finishes the gen in front of me. Oh, everyone's lagging. Terrible game. What? It doesn't injure her? Oh my god, everyone has 200 ping. What the fuck is this? No wonder shit's going wrong. I don't know what server I'm on. But it's like, it's the middle of the day in Europe. Why are 5 Europeans playing on a server with 200 ping? Like, it's just unacceptable. Just makes the game pretty much impossible for me now. It was bad enough to begin with. There's one hook there, one gen there. Some over here. Okay, there's Lara Croft, and there's 2 people here. I'm not even close to the pallet. Fuck this game, man. They're just gonna double legend over there. I'm like done with it. I'm done with this game already. This guy's got a 99 sprint burst. See how it went to automate the grab? And I almost lost it because I wasn't sure what to do. Can't reach that pain res in time, so over it. Are you kidding me? I can't play on this fucking server, dude. It auto aims me backwards? You're taking the piss? But she doesn't get bat flipped somehow, despite me being in front of her. Like, how? How? How does the game think this is an appropriate server? And then some people are so fucking stupid. I'm having a terrible time because I'm playing on 160 ping. Everyone's on 160 ping. And the server is like, get better Wi-Fi? Some people should, like, they should have to pass the test before being allowed to go on the internet. They should have to pass the test for competency. You know? Unbelievable. Ah, what have we got here? I don't know if I want to change this one. Just like voting, yeah, voting, having children, being allowed in a public space. You should have to pass a test. See you later, Nana. I don't know how long I'll stream for today, but I might be still going. But yeah, good luck with work. See, I quite like inflicting mangled and all that, so... Can't spin him around in the lobby. It's no fun. That's not fun. He have different skins? Oh, he has this one.
I see your secrets.
And there's Henry Creel.
Unspoiled by mankind.
Bloodstained sack bundle? Head case. Oh, it's just a bunch of heads. Sack these nuts, way! That was quicker. Again, like, are we going to be put on another terrible server? Might be a short stream, gang. I don't know if I can cope. I don't know if I can cope with this bullshit. The little red mark next to people's names means like high ping. So the fact that it's showing on multiple is telling me that, like, I don't get it. It's the middle of the day. Put us on a European server. There's got to be Europeans playing. It must be. Oh, this is a terrible map. For killer, at least. Alright. Let's try and find some more quickly. Oh, found some. I have 200 ping again. Someone was on a clock. Someone was on this gen. So we saw someone over there. Leon ran over there. Damn. So they're just slamming gens, I guess. Here's an Ada. I didn't hear it. I thought it was right on it. think it's the tree that's... Jesus Christ, man, this girl's...
I will show you no mercy.
Thing is, if I'm not annoying gens, then Ruin has no effect. Get some now again, because we're like basically non-gen. Yeah, this game fucking over because of that one chase. That's really sad. What? Oh, okay. It's fucking insane. She just keeps running, man. There's not hitting anything on this girl. Should have just tunneled the Leon. I've lost it chasing these two girls. Even if I need to get another hit on her before I get my power. Look at this guy, he just runs in a fucking straight line. Where did he go? And now I can't see where he's going. I'm so fucking done with this game today. Yeah, they just left. And that fucking counts? And the Leon also dies. I get a 2k, which I don't deserve, because... Yeah. Just leave, dude. I don't know. I'm not enjoying playing on 200 ping every game, so I don't think I really want to play much if it's just going to be like this. Because on killers where you need to actually hit things accurately, it's just not very fun. Because 2 or 3 times my ring attack would have hit them and then I would have been in power, but then I end up spending 5 minutes chasing them out of power. Would be a good 4th pack here. BAM would be comfy. Maybe do batteries included. Agi. Specials. What are the specials? You can buy Maria for 145 off. What's the good gal called? Tiffany. Or you can get the Huntress from that dating game. Cowboy Rebecca, only 756. What the hell is this? There's so many. When you think about it, there's so many cosmetics and shit in this game. I wonder how much money they make off of cosmetics alone. Not DLCs, but just cosmetics. Getting like Fortnite, it really is. Like, you have all these killers, and they all have their own cosmetics. You have all these survivors with their own cosmetics. But like Entombed Remains. I have all of these. I think this was this was in the Rift. But if you didn't do that Rift, then you can buy them at a later date. Alien. So 1485 is how much it cost. So if 4,000 is 30 quid, 1485 is let's see, like £12, I guess. It's like £12 for skin. I wonder if there's any skins in the game that's never been bought by anyone. 32 Iron Maiden skins. Again, most of them are just t-shirts for all the different characters, and then the legendary ones. But I've seen quite a lot of the Iron Maiden ones. Apex is really bad. Oh yeah, like when I stopped playing, which is a few years ago, Apex was really bad because you had the battle pass, and then you had what are they called? The weapons, the heirlooms. You had the heirlooms, and then you'd have to spend like 200 quid's worth to unlock all the stuff to get the heirloom. It was wild. And then they would just have... Oh, sorry, they just have more and more different things. And it's like, hey, here's another event. It's like, cool. Is it a different game mode? Is it a game mode with different settings to make it more interesting? What is it? No, it's another collection event. Okay, so what do we get from it? Oh, you get nothing. Unless you buy the stuff. It's like, so what you're saying is you're just dropping skins for people to buy. I just, yeah. I mean, if you played the game enough, then the Battle Pass wasn't too bad. That's the thing. Like, if you're going to play a Battle Pass in the game, then you need to play the game like a decent amount to make it worthwhile. Like DBD, I'm at level 82 or something out of 100, so I play the game a lot, so I'm nearly done with it. But yeah, it's a grind when I that's what I found when I stopped playing, because I was just playing it because I thought, oh, I need to get the battle pass done, otherwise I don't get my money back. And it's like, well, I'm not even enjoying myself. 230 ping. Hijo de puta. Why is every single game in Australia? The fuck is this shit, man? I'm done. This is my last game. I'm not playing on atrocious ping anymore. Sable out of nowhere. Let's chase you. I want to get a shot. Don't go around me either. Beggars can't be choosers, you know. She didn't even make a sound. actually not making a sound because I didn't hit her? Alright, we gotta actually get the fuck out of my face. So we can make this with no problems. Nice dodge. She's injured. If I chase her, then the game potentially ends because I could just 4-man slug at that point. Yeah, that used it up, so... Where's your friends? Someone's inside. There's Claudette. She's the non-injured person. So I held mouse 2 and I pressed mouse 1 because that is what you're supposed to do as a Demogorgon, and it's it didn't let me do it. It just cancelled my power, which was fantastic. Big fan. Cool. I hit her. She screamed. And we get turn back clock value. She stays there. She gets hit, so she has to leave. They've been healing, so I don't know how much gen progress they've got. The healing now, I can... Yeah, that's what happens on high ping. It's just that's why you get like really weird hits that shouldn't exist, but they do exist. Okay. There's a Sable. She is a Sable. Who haven't I cooked? Michaela. Is it worth me using this? They probably have another gem somewhere, right? They must do. No, they were working on this gen again. Where did you go? You're still here. You didn't go anywhere. And she's disconnected. We have Agi, so let's bring her to this hook. Get us closer to the people who are probably healing underneath the other hook. Yeah. I was trying to make sure she couldn't get to the vein. I've turned back the clock every time I mean, it's just easier for me to do this. have Agi and I think I can maybe get a hit or two here. No, they just left. So if I want to hook everyone twice, I go for the Claudette next, who was the person who saved. So there she is over there. That is not Claudette. That is Michaela. I haven't used portals once in that game. Put one here for the door, for the end game maybe. So where did Claudette go? Obsessed with this middle gen. No, they won't do 4 gens, but that hit didn't count apparently. They won't do 4 gens, but we get to the end game because I close a hatch or something. I got auto-aimed into the wall. So I did that gen and then the other gen. Do you think they would go this way? Hi, Cora. Kirby demo can't help that yet. Your grand yesterday you got cooked? Oh no, what happened? You didn't win? Could be a hatch here. Don't know what they brought. It was hatch and shack that they brought. Okay, check door. Very far apart doors. But can I see that door? No. With the area on? Which area on? I have a build that I find really fun, which is like a sneaky demo, I call it, with one of the Eerie add-ons. The other Eerie add-on, which shows that aura, is also pretty good. Okay, she is here. Yeah, the silent one's pretty good. I have that as part of the stealth demo build. The other one, the Lycan, is also very good because it gives you aura reading. It used to, excuse me, it used to be really, really strong, but then... My dog doesn't bite the dog in question. He's friendly, really. Yeah, I don't know why it keeps putting us on like 200 ping servers. 230 ping is not very fun. Oh, wait. She brought a white ward. It wasn't Hatch at Shack. So Hatch just spawned at Shack randomly. I always feel it's good to check Shack first if you have the opportunity. There's hundreds? Yeah, a lot of P100s. It wasn't a baby lobby. Yeah, so this build I use. So I use the red moss with the vermilion webcap. So it makes you undetectable for 8 seconds. Increases it by 8 seconds. And you silent coming out portals. Then this one increases the undetectable by another 3 seconds. So with these two add-ons, you get 11 seconds of extra undetectable. So you can go in and out of portals that start the game and pretty much be undetectable. It's pretty cool. And then I do Trail of Torment. So while I'm undetectable, I can usually sneak up on people on a gen, hit the gen, and then you stay undetectable as long as the gen is regressing. So you combine that with Eruption, Nowhere to Hide, Pop, like kicking gen perks. And then that way, like if you find a gen with a lot of progress and you go undetectable and it freaks them out, they don't want to go back on the gen, you can stay undetectable for so long because it can take a long time for the gen to regress. So you can get a full minute plus of having 0 terror radius and just sneaking around. It's really fun. And then this was the backpack demo, which is always a good laugh. The other eerie one? The other eerie one's this one. So that reveals the auras when you go in the upside down. But they have to be near a portal. So initially, this add-on just revealed auras of everybody on the map. They didn't have to be near a portal, they didn't have to be near anything. So you could put your portals anywhere, move around, and whenever you went through the upside down, you could see their auras. So it was really, really strong. And then they nerfed it so that you have to be within an active portal. I was like, oh, okay. Yeah, the Lycan got nerfed. The Lifeguard Whistle was also really strong. So what the Lifeguard Whistle used to do was that... So Demogorgon's power, when you get your shred ready, it detects anyone near your portals. So if someone's near your portal, an active portal, and you do, like, open your... like... what's it called? Of the Abyss. So when you're like detecting the Abyss, if someone's near a portal, it goes boom, 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 you get Killer Instinct. What the Lifeguard Whistle used to do was it would always give you Killer Instinct if someone was near an active portal. And when you combine these two, it was really strong. But then they did a big change up and they nerfed this, they changed this. And now, like, the rest of them are just pretty boring. Oh, you get more portals? Great. Oh, it takes longer to get rid of a portal? Great. So I have the undetectable one. And then the go-to is just Barb's glasses so that the cooldown for getting rid of pallets is quicker. And the hit cooldown is quicker. Your shred has a faster cooldown than just an M1 anyway. So if you shred, then your cooldown's really quick. With this. And obviously with this as well. So you're just a shredding machine. Yeah. I mean, hex builds are very popular at the moment. That's what I've been playing with a lot today. Like, I started the day off with this on Xenomorph. It's pretty good. I think I did Wesker today with a hex build. Yeah. Something very similar. Singularity is good for hexes, yeah. I mean, the thing is with Xenomorph at the moment, he's very good with hexes unless they nerf this. If you combine Throughout the Hunt and then you put Harpoon Gun, when you hit someone, when you come out of a tunnel, everyone screams. So it interrupts them on the totems. Rune's pretty strong. It's not as strong as it was. And once it's gone, it's gone. Like, on my Nemesis game, I ended up with one perk after, like, what, 2 minutes? So, it just goes away. But Ruin isn't anywhere near as strong as it used to be. It's just a good perk. It's not the thing is, like, when you've played the game enough, you know where the totems are. So finding Ruin is pretty easy, because the totems only have a finite number of places on the map to spawn. So you just check those places, and then boom, you find the totem. It's very simple. But running Ruin means that they have to do some time doing that. Surge isn't a very good when you're playing against good survivors because they run away from the generators. When you play against baby survivors, then yeah, they'll just run around. They'll run into their teammates. They'll run into people doing gens. But good survivors will run away from where survivors are doing gens. And then you hit them, nothing happens. Because you're not near any gens that have progress. I think it's okay. I run it on Legion, for example, because you can often corral people a little bit better. But in general, Surge struggles on big maps. If you're playing on the game as Legion or Onryo, great. But, yeah. So often I prefer to have perks that I can just be like, okay, these guys do their thing, and once they're gone, I can slap Pentimento on them. Like, I don't have to worry too much. Or when I was playing this, like, I try and hook onto a Scourge Hook. Like, this is the strongest perk in the game. By far. And I like this one, because then I don't have to stop and kick it. Yeah, the backpack build that I use, I do Mad Grit, Agitation, Iron Grasp, but then I also use Save the Best for last. Because it's having the really short cooldown on M1 is yeah, it's funny. And when they don't expect it, you can sometimes just get like a four-man slug straight away. You don't use either? I mean, don't use it, but when I'm coming up against full lobbies of P100s, of people with like full meta builds, then, you know, I'm never someone who judges someone who on what their shit they use, you know? If you want to use whatever perks you want to use, you do it. You have to do what you do to have fun. At the end of the day, saying things like, oh, I think it's a lame perk, it's too strong, and then you're going to get demolished by survivors using strong perks, then, you know, you're just kind of bending over for the other team. Alright, I'm done, because for some reason it's putting me in servers in the middle of Asia, and I don't know why. Kind of lame, because it's the middle of the day. You'd think there'd be a whole bunch of Europeans playing, but they are playing. They're just being put on the wrong servers with me. I mean, Shred never used to remove tokens. The way Save the Best for Last used to work was that it was only M1 hits that added or removed tokens. So people used it on things like Nemesis and Demogorgon, and then they would shred the Obsession or whip the Obsession only, which isn't a great playstyle, to be honest. But the point is that, yeah, now they changed it to any injury. So... which I think is fair, because Save the Best for Last was incredibly strong for like a long time, and now it's only really useful on certain killers. But anyway, I don't know what I'm going to stream tomorrow. I don't know if I have to go to the store tomorrow. I should be okay. But yeah. When cooking stream? I don't know, man. Maybe sometime in the future. Maybe when I'm back from a trip. But yeah, I'll do a short stream tomorrow and Friday. But I don't know what yet. We'll see. See what the vibe is when I wake up. But you guys